Narcissistic individuals often repeat their toxic behaviour, yet each time they like to convince you that they've changed, they've seen the error of their ways, they won't do it again when they need something from you. However, narcissists rarely change. However, they're experts at making you think that they have changed. When a narcissist believes that you've abandoned them, or that you're pulling away, or their new supply isn't working out how they hoped it would, so they want to return to you, they will use lots of different manipulative tactics to convince you that they are a new person, that they have transformed, only to revert back to their old ways once they've regained control over you. Narcissists can start off with love bombing you all over again. Just like in the beginning, they'll shower you with attention, affection, support, messages, morning, noon and night, grand gestures of change, false promises of the future, and they will even deliver on some of those promises in the present in order to convince you that they are genuinely interested in doing those things with you. If they promise marriage or a baby in the beginning, and then they put it off, and then they discarded you, and then they want you back, they might then start to try and make the commitment of having a baby with you or getting married to you. They want to convince you that they're different and that it will work this time. However, it's all an act, it's all a performance just to reel you back in. There's their fake apologies with no real accountability. A narcissist can turn around and say, I know I've done you wrong, I know I messed up, but they won't specify how or truly take responsibility. Instead, they will blame the past. They will blame stress. They can even blame you for their behaviour, but they will not take responsibility for themselves. They can temporarily display good behaviour for a short period of time while a narcissist is trying to convince you that they have changed for the better. They can act kinder. They can suddenly appear to be listening to you, although they're only listening at what they can use against you later down the line. They can mysteriously suddenly start actually respecting your boundaries until you feel secure again, and you can think that they are a changed person. They have seen the error of their ways. However, once they've got what they wanted, their mask slips and the cycle repeats. Narcissistic individuals will also go all out to use therapy as a weapon. Many narcissists who actually do go to therapy, because there are plenty that won't, or narcissists that pretend they're seeing a therapist, do it just to prove that they're changing, but they don't put any of the work in. They use different therapy languages to manipulate you into believing that they're changing, or into believing that actually they're not the issue, you are, because their therapist said so. They will guilt trip you for daring to not trust in them. A narcissist can claim that they're working hard on change and you're the one that's being cruel, you're the one that won't give them another chance. They want to make you feel guilty for not believing in their lies, not believing in their acts. Narcissistic individuals will blame external factors instead of taking any form of responsibility. If they change temporarily, and then the mask slips and you see who they truly are again, they'll claim things like, oh, I'm just tired, I'm just stressed, it's my childhood trauma, I'm working on it. And as people can be tired, can be stressed, can have suffered childhood trauma, can be working on changing, people give the narcissist the benefit of the doubt, because while those things can be true, they refuse to take accountability for their behaviour. They just find excuses. They will rush commitments to prove They're serious. Just like those fake apologies and false promises, they can push for marriage, for children, for moving in together as proof of their commitment, as proof of their readiness to change. However, it's all a tactic, it's all a trap, and before you realise it, you're in deeper and nothing's changed other than you've now got children, so it's difficult to walk away from them. You've now got a marriage, so you've got to then go through a divorce with them. You can invite a narcissist to stop over because apparently they've got nowhere else to go. And before you know it, they've moved in. They're stealing your food without even asking. And they get offended if you dare bring it up or ask them to pay their way. They're entitled to just have their feet under the table. If someone has truly changed, their actions will be consistent over time. They will take responsibility when they mess up, because anyone who has changed will know that they made mistakes. Anyone who is changing will make mistakes. They will slip up. When they've had a pattern of behaviour for a long period of time, it takes time to create new patterns. Genuine, authentic people admit the fault. Narcissistic individuals find excuses, deflect the blame. They go all out to convince you of things that they're not actually going to do. Watch out for their behaviours and not their words. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on this channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do have a couple of one-to-one slots available also. I also have several books out on Amazon: How to Create Boundaries Around Those Who Have No Respect for Your Boundaries, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People, How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and the new novel Behind the Mask, the first in a 3-part series, The Rise of a Narcissist. These are all available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.